Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Reggie Unicorn Caller here, and we are back! This is like my second attempt at this video, because previously I had already recorded a video. However, I clicked on the start virtual camera, and I wasn't really recording anything. So this is take two of me talking about all the news about Wizard101. First, let's start off with, of course, the elephant in the room. That is the Xbox game preview and the Hall of Champions, aka the Hall of the Void at this point. If you're an unfortunate wizard that is stuck there, you're still just kind of on the bench because they are still waiting on that Xbox certification to make sure that they get that update out. But that could take a week or two or even longer. So, you know, just as of right now, there still isn't really much going on there. You could try playing on a different wizard that's not in the Hall of Champions and just kind of play around with the game a little bit. But so far, so good with the Xbox game preview. I mean, it's a little rough, but, you know, hopefully everybody's been having fun with it. And like I said, still no release date, as always, so we're just going to have to wait. Honestly, I don't even know if Wizard101 console is going to come out this year. Honestly, I think they're going to take a lot of time on the beta. So, we will see what happens, though. I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong before, so hopefully I'm wrong again. But we will see. Let's talk about teasers, though, for the upcoming content. This is globally, and this is pretty interesting. Check this out. Take on the Immortals and reap the new spoils! So yeah, check this out. This is Mount Olympus, and as you can see, this wizard is entering the dungeon, but with a red sigil. So if you guys don't know, in case you guys don't know what a red sigil means, this basically means that they are in a challenge mode instance. Now, challenge mode is different than standard. Challenge mode basically has stat caps and banned spells, blah, 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 and a lot of advanced combat rules. So it's pretty fun, quite honestly. Also, your level will get scaled to whatever level. Hopefully, it's not scaled too much. And I think it will be a lot of fun. I am curious to see how challenge mode for this specific dungeon is going to be, and also if we will see a challenge mode for Atlantia and also Tartarus as well. Now, judging from the quote, it also says new spoils, so we could be getting some new gear, which we see something in particular right here, as you can see on the wizard. Now, I'm going to let you guys, the detective, because again, you guys are way smarter than me and I'm always wrong, but this kind of looks like new gear to me. Now, I don't know if this is from like a pack or a bundle, but whatever this wizard is wearing looks really cool. And it looks like they're wearing like some sort of a raven mask type of figure. So I don't know if this is new gear or what. I mean, I see the pet, you know, that's not a new pet, that's just a satyr pet. But the gear is pretty cool. So, you know, if it's not new gear though, let me know in the comments below on where I can find some gear like this, because it looks stunning and I want to get it. And I'm so excited to try out challenge mode, because remember, I did challenge mode for Mount and I got this awesome heretic gear set with the wings on the back and everything. Like, this gear set is so impressive. Not the wand came from a bundle, but you know, the wings, bro. Look at the wings, bro. Oh man, I love challenge mode, but not a lot of people like challenge mode, because I call it tedious mode, because it can be very tedious and sometimes not even fun to begin with. But yeah, it should be fun. We'll see what happens. Now, going over some other previous teasers, let's talk a little bit about the new spells that we're getting, which are weakness-specific schools, or, you know, school-specific weaknesses. You got elemental weakness, spirit weakness, and you also got school-specific weaknesses as well. For me, I'm going to need some training points because I got none left, so I'm definitely going to have to reset my training points someday. But I thought this was pretty cool to show off again. And then over here, recently we talked about this new awesome wand, which has the stones from Lemuria, in which case this might be a nod to the upcoming Lemuria raid. If you guys don't know what raid is, they are guild-specific type of events. You have to join a guild first, and then you have to get 12 people, and then you gotta hope, you know, you gotta hope that all 12 people join in, and then if they don't, then, you know, it's kind of a bummer. But all in all, though, it should be pretty fun. You know, I think everybody should have fun with it. I'm just really hoping that it's not too glitchy or buggy or anything like that. But, you know, all in all, it's a pretty cool one. Make sure to check it out. Okay, now we are back. Sorry about that, my Wi-Fi croaked. But now we are going to talk about the Crown Shop. In which case, the Crown Shop actually has a Crown Reward event, which is active. For those of you that don't know what a Crown Reward is, basically the more crowns you spend, the more rewards you get. And usually these rewards will scale from, you know, housing items or packs or whatever. And, yeah, pretty much some other stuff. So, we're going to go over every single tier, because I know everybody always asks me, Richard, can we see the tiers? Yes, you can see the tiers. So, tier 1, starting at 399 crowns, you get Cyrus's Slumber Chamber. So, this is a housing item, so there you go. And then at tier 2, you get, or at 1,500 crowns spent, you get a snack pack, because why not? And then at tier 3, if you spend 4,000 crowns, you will get the large keeper aquarium. So, there you go. And then at tier 4, if you spend 9,000 crowns, you will get an energy elixir. So, have fun with that. Now at tier 5, if you spend 15,000 crowns, you will get the fishing benefit elixir for 1 hour. And then you also get a double animus benefit elixir for 1 hour. And then at tier 6, if you spend 20,000 crowns, you will get the Dark Jester pack. Not just 1 or 2, you'll get 3. So make sure to check that out. It's actually a pretty fun pack. And then at tier 7, if you spend 25,000 crowns, you will get the Monster Dome. For those of you that don't know what the Monster Dome is basically where you can put your Monstrology Animus minions and monsters in. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't really use it too much. And I probably doubt that a good majority of people use it. But it is fun to use. You know, pretty cool stuff. You can kind of make your own, like, battles if you formed enough of the monsters. So, yeah. Anyway, at tier 8, if you spend 30,000 crowns, you will get the Weekend Warrior Banner Wand. So, there you go. And then at tier 9, if you spend 35,000 crowns, you will get the Weekend Warrior Slippers. And then at tier 10, if you spend 40,000 crowns, you will get the Weekend Warrior Cap. And then at tier 11, if you spend 45,000 crowns, you will get the Spring Teleport effect. And then at tier 12, if you spend 50,000 crowns, you will get the Weekend Warrior Robe. And then at tier 13, if you spend 55,000 crowns, you will get the Big Dog emote. And yes, it's still going, by the way, guys. At tier 14, if you spend 60,000 crowns, which is probably the most reward that a lot of people go for these, the additional character slot elixir. Yeah, and a lot of people go for these, like I said, because they can overstack with the already existing type of elixir that you already have, or the character slot elixir. So, you know, if you already bought the maximum character slot elixir, which I think is like 1, and they have these crown rewards, you can basically kind of overstack it. And then at tier 15, the final reward, it is 65,000 crowns. If you spend that much, you will get the Sun Skimmer mount. So, there you go. Now, I also believe that we lost connection because my Wi-Fi card sucks. Oh, no, somebody wanted to join. Oh, okay, people wanted to join the guild. Alright, everybody joining the adventure party, the guild, whatever. But yeah, that is pretty much the Crown Shop, so have fun with that. It's going to last for 6 days, so again, enjoy. That's up to you to spend as many crowns as you want. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for the news. I'm super excited for the summer update, and as I say in every single update, just really hope they take the time with it, because right now it's just been a whole lot of a mess. So we'll see what happens, and until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.